Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me once again for one of these diary entries. And while we are still in the midst of Boys' Day, as you can see, I have my Charlemagne. We did get the drop of the new story chapter for it. And with it, we got our first two new Avengers, Marie Antoinette and a new Hassan of the Shining Star. And there are a couple of new craft essences, but these are not right up, they're just new ones that are within it. So we'll see if we might be able to get them, but gotta start off with having this one shot here, seeing if we might be able to get one of them. Nope, just a little bit of phantasmal species. Oh well, go into the full shots here, see if we might be able to pull anything with this set here. Alright, so nothing started off. Getting Holy Maiden in the Winter, okay. But yeah, Marie Antoinette, never been one of my super favorites. We'll have to see in the story how this new Avenger portion of it is. I know that there's a couple of people like you, Deshaun, that are fans of them. Looks like we got a pretty bad first start off here, so we'll have to go into the second one. But new Hassan is interesting. We haven't gotten a new Hassan for quite a while, so getting a new one here is actually pretty nice. Actually, they might not be Avengers. They're probably going to be Assassins. Why did I think that they would be Avengers? Hassans are never Avengers. Okay. Under the sun. So we're getting a couple of the old CEs. We're looking for good old-fashioned servants. Come on. You know you can give them to us. We've got both of them on rate up. Nope, nothing there. Come on. What's that? Nope. No pause on that. Just look fully. Okay. That's not a good sign. Or maybe it is. First gold. First gold. First gold. No. Just another Percival. Okay. I thought my guess would have been Valkyrie, so would have gotten it wrong anyway. So getting the gold, I get like a little rare prism, but not that much. But I guess I preferred the old style of FGO where we got stories much more frequently. But I mean, I guess when you gotta write a lot of stories a lot of the time really, really quickly, it kind of is difficult to get up there, especially when you got Kinoko Nasu to essentially be writing your stuff, so you don't necessarily, you have to get approved by him. So, I mean, that's a new 2030, so that's good. Oh, and an inverted Reign of Men, so I guess that, yeah, we got a couple of 5 stars. Huh. Seems like we're doing good so far, but nothing great on it. But we can just go right on into the next one there. Oh, there we go. We got the rainbow. Avenger. That is exactly what we want to see. And there's our Marie Antoinette starting off strong. She's got a lot of attack too, so be great to hear from her, see what she has to say. Queener, we're all good. We kind of want to get to the end here to hear from her so we can see all of her stuff. Full mastership, no. But I mean, I'm glad that we got her so quickly. Here we are.
私はマリー・アントワネットよ。みんな大嫌い。あなたのことも大嫌い。
Okay, well that was really brief. So, a lot more attack than HP, so definitely is going to have a bit there. A little bit of MP gauge up. Bloodstained Necklace B+. I wonder if that's like anything referencing to like beheading or Cutting around the throat, increase MP gauge, MP gauge each turn for 3 turns. Apply a state that increases MP gauge for yourself when damaged. Okay, so yeah, you know, increasing our MP gauge a lot. Guillotine, Reconte B. Looks like some sort of curse. It's either a brand new icon or one exclusive for her. And my Love It's Eternal EX, some sort of invo. Avenger C gets more NP when damaged. Oblivion Correction gets more crit strengths and gets MP gauge each turn, which is always nice. A little bit of anti-rider in that. Anti-Nation Vivictus increases NP strength, increases with overcharge, inflicts curse and disastrous curse, increase curse damage, deals heavy damage, decreased charge, and medium chance to inflict death to all enemies. So, and it guarantees that they lose charge, which is really nice for all of them. That's pretty good. So I'm imagining, yes, this is a curse effect there based off of that. So, hey, yeah. Getting Marie Antoinette right off the bat there is pretty darn good. Let's see if we might be able to get another copy of her, or who knows, maybe we'll get one of the Hassans because he is new. Archer, don't necessarily need that. We can just skip right on in, seeing if we can get one of these. Blank Man, nah. Ooh, min roll with the gold at the very end. That's pretty bad, not gonna lie. We just want to keep on going in, see if we can get something else. Record holder, nah. We're good without the Shinji. We already got Marumaru Shinji-kun. We don't need that Shinji. We don't need Beginning of Ambition. We want some of those new craft essences, if you know what I mean. I guess 2 2030s is what we're getting instead this time, though. Yep, we did get the Marumaru Shinji-kun along with the record holder here. Okay, well, I guess go into this one here. Got a couple of rolls left for us, a little bit of a bento box. And gold one here. 2 Holy Maiden of Winters. Okay, so getting a couple of our repeats there. I mean, there's no rate up, so you know we're gonna get what we're gonna get, just like that Misty scene. Okay, nothing special there. We got 2 more rolls for this one, seeing if we might be able to get it. It's a little bit weird to not get the 4-star, but you know, I guess we got something to look forward to in the future for it. I'm pretty sure that they're in the main gacha anyway, so if we don't get them, it's not going to be the end of the world. But getting in a little bit of an insulated, not great. Getting Ambition, already gotten that one as well. You know, like I said, leveling up on things. A little bit of media action. And yep, so going on to our last one. Hopefully we get a little bit of assassination or a little bit of avenging, if we could. Saber, nah. Okay, last one. We're getting a little bit of gold here. Can we see a little bit of assassin? We can. And there we go. Both of the new servants is exactly what we want to see. Hassan of the Shining Star. A little bit of a graffiti artist motif for them on this one. Just kind of like with Marie, I'm really excited to see where they go from here because they could really have any sort of personality. And we gotta finish off with a little bit of Rokobe Shonen. Or I guess we'll get another one after that. Well, there's the Yorokobe Shonen. And well, I guess we're getting a lot of golds in this particular one. And a Phantasmal Princess. A lot of 5-star craft essences this time around. That's pretty good. Let's see what we has to offer.
Assassin, 妖精のハサンだ。新名はハサンサッパーハという。また会ったな。いや、こっちの話だ。
I wonder if he's talking like that of, oh, we meet again because it's supposed to reference that he makes us in the story, or if he is just saying because he's another Hassan. Not entirely sure, but hey, in the quartz that we had, we got one of each of the new servants. That's pretty darn good. I might do a little bit of rolls on my own, and if I get anything good for them, I'll be able to just put it on into the next one, because we are going to get a little bit of Alessandro Cagliostro and Count of Monte Cristo for the next one a little bit later on. So before we actually finish everything off with this one, though, I do want to just showcase some of the other summons that I ended up doing, because, hey, we ended up getting our 2 copies of Charlemagne pretty quickly comparatively to the amount of craft essences that were available. So I decided, let's go into some of the extra banners that are allowed to us to potentially see if we can get some more of the craft essences that we need. So let's start off here. I ended up getting a copy of Cuchulainn Altar, and I didn't get all of my craft essences by then, but this is the last copy that I needed for him because he's a Storylock servant. I really like Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn Altar, just being another version of him, I think is a really nice addition to his character. So I'm really glad to have finished him off, because going towards the Storylocked servants during Boys' Day or Valentine's Day are kind of the main things that I wanted to do. And in addition to that, I migrated over to doing a little bit of Li Shuan Assassin, because, again, another Storylocked servant. And I was just like, well, you know, I don't have many copies of him, because when I've gone for Storylock servants, I've mostly gone towards Cuchulainn Altar, because he's my favorite of those ones that are within that. So I decided, hey, I only have, I think this was my 2nd copy of Li Shuan Assassin, so I decided, let's keep on going. And you know what? We got another copy of him, wouldn't you know? And the big thing about it is I still didn't have all of the craft essence that I needed, particularly the 5-star craft essences. So I decided to keep on going within it, and of course, I got another one in the Li Shuan banner. However, it was Napoleon in his archer form here. And as you can see, I did get another copy of the Tetsu'i. So that was, I believe, the last summon that I did, because I'm pretty sure that all I needed was just one more copy of that, and it just gave me an extra servant. So that was a USO for me. And hey, when we have these Boys' Days or Valentine's Day come around each year, we also have the previous servants show up, and we got 3 copies of Takasugi Shinsaku last year. So decided to go, and we ended up getting one more copy of him as well. So he is doing pretty well. Next year, when Boys' Day comes around, we'll be able to get the final copy for him and have him completed out, because Charlemagne, not being a new servant, really didn't exactly need to go back and get some other copies of him, especially since we MLB'd the craft essences. So Boys' Day next year, probably not going to be nearly as bad. And, you know, if we hit on the servants that we need early for it, I can always go back and look at some other ones like the Li Shuan Assassin or some of the other male servants that I have not completed yet. But that is going to do it for this one here. We got our Marie Antoinette. We got a copy of the Hassan of the Shining Star. We got all of these extra Boys' Day 5-star servants, by also getting some of our extra craft essences, and I think it all came together because I didn't end up using all that much to be able to get the extra craft essences, so the extra servants came pretty easily for me. So yeah, thanks for joining me in with this short little one for these brand new servants that came out. Got a decent amount of luck here, hoping that you get a lot of luck yourself, and hoping you'll come back. And until you do, take care of yourself. Have a good afternoon, evening, or night. Take care.